Fireworks, jetpacks, Bollywood superstars, and a stadium packed with 30,000 screaming fans. That's how the ICC T20 World Cup 2026 opening ceremony officially kicked off in Mumbai, a night designed to dazzle fans and mark the start of a global cricket spectacle. But almost immediately, something didn't add up. Some reports claimed millions were watching the ceremony live on television and streaming platforms. Others insisted there was no broadcast at all. At the same time, confusion erupted over which match was actually the first game of the tournament. Was this simply a glamorous cricket World Cup ceremony, or a carefully engineered global spectacle designed to send a message? Because when you look closer, this wasn't just an opening ceremony, it was strategy. And what unfolded at Wankhede Stadium may have revealed more about the future of cricket than anyone expected. The Grand Mumbai Spectacle. The moment the clock hit 6 p.m. IST, Wankhede didn't look like a cricket stadium anymore. It looked like a concert arena built for a global audience. The entire field was transformed into a massive visual stage, with the official T20 World Cup logo forming the centerpiece. Lights pulsed across the stands, giant screens flashed cinematic graphics. The energy felt more like a Super Bowl halftime show than a cricket opener. Then came the first surge of adrenaline. Rishabh Sharma and legendary percussionist Shiva Mani kicked things off with a powerful musical medley that echoed through the stadium. The drums weren't just background music, they felt like a countdown to something bigger. And then it happened. Out of nowhere, a jetpack performer descended into the stadium carrying the ICC Men's T20 World Cup trophy. Yes, a jetpack. It was dramatic, it was theatrical, and it was designed to go viral. As the trophy touched down, ICC Chairman Jay Shah and former India captain Rohit Sharma stepped forward to welcome it. Rohit, who had led India to glory in 2024, stood there not just as a former champion, but as the face of the defending title holders. Beside them were 20 children, each representing one of the participating nations, a symbolic moment. Unity, global reach, a reminder that this tournament was bigger than any single team. Then came the fireworks, and that's when the real star power took over. But the performances that followed would spark just as much discussion as the ceremony itself. The star power strategy. After the trophy landed and the fireworks lit up the night sky, the stage was ready for the real entertainment at the ICC T20 World Cup 2026 opening ceremony. Rishabh Sharma and Shiva Mani set the pace, but the crowd's energy reached a fever pitch when Badshah took over. Known for his chart-topping hits, the rapper delivered a high-octane performance that had fans on their feet, waving flags and singing along to every line. It wasn't just a show, it was a statement that this Cricket World Cup ceremony would be remembered for years. Then came Nora Fatehi. The world-famous dancer and actress didn't just appear on stage, she owned it. With a troupe of dancers, dazzling choreography, and dynamic lighting, her performance created moments fans would talk about long after the ceremony ended. Some online fans suggested the spectacle might overshadow the cricket itself, but the ICC clearly had a plan. This wasn't just about a match, it was about branding, engagement, and turning the ICC T20 World Cup 2026 opening ceremony into an unforgettable event. The broadcast confusion. Was it even televised? Here's where things get a little mysterious. As the music faded and the crowd cheered, people around India and across the world tried to tune in, or at least catch a live stream, and that's when the confusion hit. Some outlets reported that the ceremony was live on Star Sports and streaming on Jio Hotstar. Fans online shared clips and screenshots, claiming they were watching every moment of the spectacle from home, but almost simultaneously, NDTV and several other sources reported that there was no live telecast at all, and that only ticket holders inside Wankhede had access. This contradiction sparked heated debates on social media. Was it a blackout in certain regions? Were some platforms showing clips while others stayed silent? Or was this an intentional move to make attending the stadium feel exclusive? Rumors suggest some viewers were even trying to pay for unofficial streams, desperate not to miss the jetpack trophy or the Badshah and Nora Fatehi finale. Yet official clarification was slow to arrive, leaving fans frustrated and curious. It was clear that the ICC had created one of the most talked about opening ceremonies in cricket history, but part of its impact came from the mystery itself. And just when you think that's confusing enough, there's another twist. The real first match of the tournament didn't align neatly with India's opening spectacle. The real tournament opener mystery. Here's where the story gets even more intriguing. Officially, India's spectacular Cricket World Cup ceremony was tied to the India vs USA match at Wankhede Stadium. Fans expected that to be the tournament opener. Fireworks, jetpacks, Bollywood stars, everything suggested this would be the main event of the World Cup 2026 opening ceremony. But then conflicting reports emerged. Multiple sources indicated that the actual first match of the tournament took place in Colombo, Sri Lanka, where Pakistan faced the Netherlands. That meant the India-USA game was technically not the chronological opener, but rather the ceremonial highlight for spectators and marketing. This sparked debates online. Was the ceremony designed purely for spectacle rather than chronology? Analysts suggest it was part of a strategic move, positioning India at the center of T20 cricket while respecting the tournament schedule. India's strategic move as co-host. The ICC T20 World Cup 2026 wasn't just about the opening ceremony, it was about India asserting itself as the centerpiece of international cricket. India hosted matches at 5 iconic venues: Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, Eden Gardens in Kolkata, Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, and M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka hosted just 3 venues, giving India a clear advantage in visibility, sponsorship, and fan engagement. Experts say this wasn't accidental. The opening night in Mumbai, complete with a jetpack, pyrotechnics, and Bollywood stars, sent a powerful signal. India controls the narrative by placing the most visually spectacular match and the defending champions on primetime television. India leveraged cricket's global appeal to maximize branding and influence. Some analysts even speculate that hosting the ceremony with India's opening match was a calculated move to attract international sponsors and media attention. Social media buzzed with praise for the spectacle, discussions about the choreography, and of course, debates about which city would host the semifinals and the grand finale. But while India dazzled fans and built its strategic profile, all eyes were still on the defending champions. The pressure on Rohit Sharma and his team was immense. The pressure on defending champions. With all the glitz, fireworks, and star power behind them, India's team stepped onto the field carrying a weight far greater than a cricket bat. Rohit Sharma, fresh off leading the team to the 2024 T20 World Cup victory, wasn't just captain. He was the face of the defending champions at the ICC T20 World Cup 2026 opening ceremony. Starting against the USA in front of a roaring Wankhede crowd, every run, every delivery, and every move was under scrutiny. Fans speculated online that the grandeur of the Cricket World Cup ceremony might be both a morale boost and a source of added pressure, raising the stakes for the defending champions. Off the field, discussions focused on team dynamics, player form, and the challenges of handling such a high-profile opener. Social media buzzed with theories. Would the ceremony hype help the team rise, or would it distract them from the game? And yet, beyond the stadium's energy and celebrity performances, the opening ceremony had already set the tone for the entire tournament, showing that modern cricket is as much about storytelling as it is about runs and wickets. Conclusion: more than just a ceremony. By the time the fireworks faded and the stadium lights dimmed, it was clear that the ICC T20 World Cup 2026 opening ceremony was more than just music, dance, and spectacle. It was a carefully choreographed narrative, blending cricket, culture, and global branding into a single unforgettable night. The jetpack trophy, the high-energy performances by Badshah and Nora Fatehi, and the carefully selected venues all reflected a larger strategy, one designed to position India as the heart of T20 cricket while showcasing the tournament to fans around the world. The broadcast confusion, the debate over the first match, and the focus on spectacle over chronology only added to the intrigue. Fans didn't just watch a ceremony, they became part of a global conversation that extended far beyond the pitch. And while India's defending champions faced the pressure of expectations, the event itself reminded everyone that modern cricket is as much about storytelling as it is about runs and wickets. So when you think about the T20 World Cup 2026, remember this: it wasn't just a game, it was a statement, a spectacle, and a strategic play that set the tone for the entire tournament. The question now is, can any future opening ceremony ever top this one? Or did Mumbai just redefine what it means to kick off a global sporting event?